Hello friends, hello, social disposable here. I got a lot of questions on tour. Mainly, how long does it take you to get ready, and why do you smell so bad? But another big question I got about halfway through tour is, where are your wings? Because about halfway through tour, I stopped wearing both sets of my wings, and the answer to that I'm gonna go through in this video is that they are broken or out of commission. While the old kind of steampunk mechanical wings are very easily fixable, I know how to do those. I've had those for about almost 2 years now. My pride and joy, the Hawk wings right here, were pretty much absolutely mangled on tour. And I'm really hoping this is going to be the last kind of tour complain video, because I know I've been talking about lawsuits and car crashes and shit, but I just want to be as open with you guys as I can as to where the fuck my giant Mother Hawk wings are. Well, they're right here. Not saying they're 100% broken. I'm going to try to fix them, but I'm just, it's gonna take a lot of work, man. And I ain't no mathematician here. So as you can see, here are the wings, or at least what's kind of left of them, I suppose. So this is the left wing, and this is actually the least damaged one, although you can see like the feathers are pretty ripped up. But actually this one's in pretty good shape. I can definitely, I don't really need to do that many repairs on this one. But it's really, the biggest problem was this one. As you can see, the attenuator, the thing that makes it go up and down, got completely detached from the trailer impact, unfortunately. Some of the screws are missing, so it doesn't even go in anymore. It just kind of like stays out like that. I don't know, man. It breaks my fucking heart to like see them like this, because I was so proud of them a couple months ago. They're also missing several feathers, which I guess you can't see, but these feathers are actually made out of like cardboard paper, like a fabric type thing. My best bud Kahalu, the one who created these wings, actually provided me with a lot of like feathers and replacement feathers and stuff, so it's gonna be a big old home improvement project before these guys are like ready to be in videos again. And here is the backpack function. Essentially I have to like assemble my wings every day whenever I want to use them. Like, there are little screws and you screw on the wings to the back of the backpack, and this is all the electronics to make them go up and down, along with the switch, which is over here. But the switch actually got disconnected, which is here, and I actually taped the wire back here, but the power cable got totally ripped out at some point because one of the crew members, who I'm not gonna name, mishandled the wings on one of the dates. I think that was the only time that I legitimately threw a tantrum on tour, because he was touching my wings when he wasn't supposed to. It's like my little baby, you know, if you lift them up the wrong way, when transporting them, you can legitimately break them. That's how fragile they are. So definitely next time I tour, I'll either get like a specific tour span of wings made, so I don't have to worry about them, you know, breaking in half and me crying all over them and everyone around them. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that is the status of the wings. They will be back probably in a couple weeks. I need to see if I can repair them by myself. If I can't, I need to ship them somewhere, which is going to take lots of time. So unfortunately, the wings are kind of defunct right now. So I'm just mother, I don't know. I'm having an identity crisis. Am I Mother Moth? Am I Mother Hawk? Am I neither? I don't know. I'll figure it out, man. There's a lot of work to be done post-tour, but I'm incredibly happy to be home, and I'll be posting an acapella tomorrow for the first time in like a month and a half, so look forward to that. And I will see you later. Stay sad. Not too sad, or you'll die. Mwah. Yay.
He's like activating his superpowers. Like, as an artist, I'm like, oh, it's intriguing.
Alright, this is a cool list that was brainstormed up by the dog. or at least I'll give him credit for it. This is card for card Dog's List. It's another way of running Jade Golems. You might be surprised to learn that not Aya has even made the cut to this deck. Why? Well, that's because this is a miracle list with 2 gadgets and auctioneers. The only Jade Golem card creators in this deck are the Jade Blossoms, which are mostly here for the ramp, and 1 Jade Idol. But out of that 1 Jade Idol, a miracle shall appear. So the basics of the list are that you want to ramp up very quickly. You survive by ramping up and then having way more mana than the opponent and then dealing with his cards that way. You might fall behind, but you then play the Auctioneer, you draw a bunch of cards, you hopefully get Innervate with the Auctioneers, you shuffle the Jade Idol into your deck when you're near gone, and then after that you start summoning Jade Idols, a lot of them. So Jade Idol in this deck is a card that you hope to draw like turn, like the 30th card in your deck. So it's like, what if the Jade Idol's on the bottom of your deck? Well, that's fine, basically. Okay, that looks promising. That looks really promising. The Wild Growth and the Jade Blossom into Gadgets and Auctioneer, Innervate, Coin, do stuff. Draw a bunch of cards, have only a few cards left in the deck, dump the Jade Idol back in, go wild. Could add a Coin Wild Growth into the Jade Blossom, but I feel like the Coin is better to draw cards. But I am a new player when it comes to this deck, so it's possible the other one is better. I think Auctioneer on this turn might be good enough. Or I could wait 1 turn, do Swipe Living Roots. Or even something like Swipe Doomsayer. The Miracle deck on his side, it seems. One of the Auctioneers does want to be used at the end, so that you can Jade Idol a bunch, but one of the Auctioneers can be used early, and should be used early, so that you can draw a bunch of cards so you can get to the end. So the plan is he's probably going to take care of the Doomsayer. I'm going to do Auctioneer, Living Roots, and then possibly use Innervates. It's good to save the Innervates for the second Auctioneer as well, since you can then use more mana to get more Jade Idols. But we'll see. Alright, let's begin. So the worst case is I'm going to Wild Growth, but hopefully not. Wrath is good here. If he had a tough time comboing the first one, it's possible that the Auctioneer is actually going to stay on the board, and that would be disgusting. I mean, I don't think Auctioneer will stay on the board. He'll probably have to come up with another tough way to remove it. It was obvious that he was stretching to kill it. I wonder why I didn't shiv this rate last turn. Emperor Thor, Sand Hero Power. Yeah, it's possible I get a double this go. That'd be pretty disgusting. Oh, I drew Shadow Strike. I actually forgot about Jade Blossom not doing anything on 10. I should have probably used it earlier. Maybe instead of playing Emperor Thorfinn on that turn, I should have done Jade Blossom plus Arcane Ray. Saps the 2 mana card. 3 mana card. It's gonna be 0 mana card. My miracle is a greater miracle than yours will ever be. Oh, I did miss free Wild Growth. I got to 10 mana that turn, right? I should have played Wild Growth. That looks like a give up. Not using the excess mana because if you draw the gadgets on auction, your excess mana is really good to draw 2 cards with. I wonder if he runs Conceal there. I wonder if he tries to win with like that mana worm. Alright, against the priest, I think I have a decent chance of getting to the miracle without. They're usually not that aggressive. That choose savagery? Probably not. 3-2 probably. Those are some pretty bad choices. This is a pretty terrible hand. We're in some really terrible shape here. Just looking to draw in the Azure Drake or Nourish. So I need either Ramp or I need... He's playing a Reno Priest, so I have plenty of time. I need either Ramp or Harden Roll. Oh man, I'm not sure which one. I don't have any good cards. And I have a lot of time, so I think I Nourish here. That's pretty good. I'm gonna save Innervate for Gadget's in. Could Innervate out Doomsayer here, but I don't feel pressured enough to do so. It's possible that he doesn't have 1 damage with a Doomsayer. Never lucky. I can do 4-1-2, well that'll cost 7 mana. Forever. Alright, Fandral 4, 5, 7, 8. He has 2, 4, 6, 9. That's fine. Plenty of time. Arcane Anomaly. Okay. Law. Soul of the Forest is actually pretty good if I only have the mana to do so. Like Claw, I think, is the best general one here.
Take this camp and bolster our ranks. We fight.
I was about to be like, Hindsight Potion, Cabal Shadow Priest type. That would have been awesome. Alright, let's draw some cards, shall we? And then innervate for sure. Yeah. Wow, that's unfortunate. I whiffed. That's pretty unlikely to whiff like that, I would say. It's not like I shouldn't have not played the Arcane Anomaly. On 3 mana I can get Feral Rage or Jade Blossom, that's why I didn't play it. So I'm not playing it in order to hide my shame, for reference. Draw 3, and play Adversary, probably. Draw 3, Myra Keeper, Arcane Giant. In fact, it might usually be too slow to play that 1 mana card since I'm going to try to Miracle out. Every single 1 mana card is going to be way better than the 2/6. The last turn is going to be something like Auctioneer, Innervate, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol. Did I say that the right amount of times? Seems like a Reno deck, so it's okay for this to go to 5. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, actually I should swipe that. Interesting. So the end game is lining up really well here. This deck is probably at its best against a Reno deck, because the Reno decks are so light in their pressure. I'd actually love not to draw the card here, because if I waited, I would draw an extra card with Auctioneer, but I need to in order to dig a little bit deeper. I think next turn I play Auctioneer and I start going off. It would have been nice to get the other card, the Wrath or the Thorasan. Might actually just be worth it now. If I were to do it, I should have played Auctioneer first. I actually quite possibly should have done Auctioneer there. Do I want to take 4? 8. I'd go down to... I can do Feral Rage to gain 4 and I can... Yeah, that's fine. I'll do both once. The next turn, we're gonna start doing the Auctioneer thing. I'll have 5 mana to play with the Jade Idols. Oh no!
Dirty Rat is a card that I considered putting onto the 1-star category, and I probably should have.
I'm ruined!
There can be no
I'm ruined!
You fought well.
Okay, we have to go all in. There's not enough time to shuffle, since I would only be drawing like a very limited card each turn. I do need to kill this, since I need to deal the damage each turn. I probably shouldn't have cycled the rat, but yeah, I probably should have done that. Not enough time means that a Reno Priest is going to be able to deal with like a 4-4 on one turn and then a 5-5 on another turn and then a 6-6 and then a 7-7. Basically, I felt like that would be too slow. Anyways. That rat, yeah. Man. It was the right play at the end. It would have been too slow. Like, see, if he had an 8-8, I would have never been able to handle him. The main play deviation was that, well, one, he had to have Dirty Rat. Two, I could have played Auctioneer like 2 turns earlier. That's pretty good anti-aggro, man. Hopefully get ramp. There's so many ways to ramp in this deck. That's not a good way to do it. But we can Raven Idol for ramp. You have Wild Growth, you have Jade Blossom, you have Mire Keeper, and you have Nourish. And all of that is redundant in order to guarantee, well, not guarantee one, but in order to get one with more frequency. Just gotta get it, though. Seems like the opponent is a slow Reno Mage deck. I'm gonna have plenty of time to set up my Wombo combo. They have a Wild Growth, great. Now I hope to get Nourished and then ramp with that.